That's the road. Okay, I'll just take those 4 from there, and then I'll add those to this lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll give me 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be 16 I'm taking over, won't it? So let's take these over to here. Right, and we'll go and take Philadelphia. Well, that's the kind of result that we like to see. Only 39 lost, and we're taking Philadelphia. Not even sure actually if I need to say put some men back in the other place. 10, 11, 12, I've got quite a lot in here now, and New York is my main place to defend, isn't it? And I've only got 10 in there. 10 in New York, and I've got 16 in Philadelphia. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Maybe I could do with sending a couple back. Will they reach? Not sure if that means they'll reach or not, to be honest. What do you think? Certainly don't go the other side of it, do they? I think I'm not going to risk it, to be honest with you, because I don't want anything to be sort of stuck out on a limb, attracting people to come and attack me. So, okay, let's get all these places built up. Governor's chambers, very good. Yep, we'll have that. Settles the population. Gunnery school. What do I get in there? Got lots of guns. Oh yeah, I've got a mortar. Yeah, definitely going to have that. No doubt about it. Recruitment. Can't do anything yet. Roads, maybe in the future. I might have to do something about that. This thing, a dry dock. Steam dry dock on the way. I don't think I need that. I've got a place up here where I can get that kind of those kind of ships, so I'm not going to bother with that. What's this? That's a university. I don't want it. Agents. Is there one of mine in there? Nope. Okay, so get rid of the university. Don't need that. And we've got here anything else of use or problem? Can't see anything else. Obviously they're Protestant anyway, so I think they should be fairly settled. Where are we? Noughts at the moment, and we're going to get nearly 1,000 each turn from that as well, so that's good. So those troops that have been sort of training all this time over there in Cuba, they can now do something useful. So a quick look around here, see if I can move my rake anywhere useful. Can't see anything at the moment, but I'll head him off in this direction anyway, just because this looks like quite a big place. You know, Boston, quite big in terms of the number of troops that are in there. I'll leave my navy in there, I think. Okay, now I think I'll just see if I can get peace with the Americans. You never know. They might just go for peace. Give me a time to build up a bit. I've decided not to go for peace with the United States. I've just had a note from my very good friend Verni Vidi-Ricci, and he's thinking along perhaps the same lines as me. Perhaps I needed a bit of a prompt, because I was thinking the same thing, but then thinking perhaps not, because of the way I've been playing. Anyway, enough rambling. Basically what I'm saying is that I thought maybe I would say do every 5th turn, record every 5th turn, because Napoleon Total War comes out tomorrow, and perhaps just defend from here. There's 1 or 2 things that I need to do in the meantime though, so I'll get those done, and then perhaps I'll jump, say every 5th turn, unless something significant happens. Something I've been thinking of doing, but I didn't want to spoil it for people having got so far. But I think it's a good idea, and Verni Vidi-Ricci having thought perhaps the same thing makes me think, well, perhaps it's a good thing to do. Then we can get on to Napoleon Total War, which I'm really excited about once I have a go. And I'll be a bit frustrated, I have to admit, if I'm in the middle of this and I want to do the Napoleon Total War. So let's have a look at. I'm faffing about here all over the place. I'm actually looking for Texas. There it is. What I'm going to do is merge some troops in here. You've seen me do this kind of thing before. This is what I mean about, you know, really, there's things that you've seen me do before, and I'm not sure if there's a need for you to watch me do them all each time. There's an 8 in there now, you see, so all I'm going to do is put that 8 into the port. We've talked about this kind of thing before. It defends your port, you see. And then join some of these up as well. You see, I'm not going to be needing all of these, so I'm going to put that one there into this port. It'll take a while to get to it, but at least it'll defend that port. Now, having done that, what I'll do is just to save my trade route, you see, that's the main thing, and stop him moving straight into a port and taking somewhere that's important to me. That's the only thing. Let's see, that one into there, and then I wonder why it didn't all go in. Right, and that one into there, and then I think I can just get rid of that one. I'm trying to reduce the numbers of troops because it's costing me a lot of money to run all of these troops, of course. Same here. We'll delete that one. These don't really need the kind of troops that I've got in here anyway, really, so I'm even going to do the cardinal sin. I'm going to get rid of a mortar. Other than that, I'm going to leave those in there because I might be able to use them in future or move them across to somewhere else. The Cherokees are around here, so I might be doing that, but anyhow, we'll see about that. And then I might even just go completely onto defensive and reduce all of these. I did say I might go for peace with America. I'm actually going to go for peace with Quebec instead. And Quebec are a minor nation, and you're here. Now I'm going to see if I can get peace and a trade agreement. Trade agreements are worth about 2,000 a turn, so usually if you pay about 5,000 you get about 3 turns worth of peace and trade with them, so that's what I'm going to go for. Usual thing, I've tried offering various other things to them and they don't want it, so I'm going to offer them some money and get it that way. Okay. Yes, I thought that would do it. I tried all sorts of technologies and all sorts of different things. It just wasn't going to work for me. I certainly don't want to give them any territories, so this seems to be the best way to go about it. Okay, so that gets Quebec off my back, and also it gives me a trading partner as well. So now that I do have somewhere a Mediterranean fleet over here, a small one that's sort of hanging around not doing anything anymore. I don't think it's that far over. I think it's more like about here, isn't it? Here? That's the big Mediterranean fleet. I'm going to move this one, actually while I'm here, I'll move this one over to those Barbary pirates, the Barbary states, whatever they call themselves. There's that little fleet now, I've just seen it. Now they were over here, weren't they, those Barbaries? So I'm just going to leave that here and see if the Barbaries fancy a bit of action. I doubt that they will, to be honest with you. We'll enter their waters. If they're going to move, then they've got to fight me. Come on. Okay, there's a reason for doing that. If they want to raid one of my trade routes, they've got to fight me first. Other than that, I won't actively go and fight them. I'm just blocking them in, basically. Now, these are the small ones. I'm going to put these over to Marseille, so I can defend Marseille. Like I said before, it's bringing in more than my total profit at the moment, this place, so I can't afford to get that one lost. Now, I have a rake that I'm moving around here somewhere. These over to him over to here, so we can get a good look what's inside it. I was thinking of attacking it. I'm now thinking of defending, but since he was on the way, we'll see what we can do. Alright. Now, I have also a small Baltic fleet up here that I've been playing with recently. Since I'm going on the defensive, I'm going to move that Baltic fleet. Yep, I'm going to move this small Baltic fleet over to the Americas, because I have nothing at all over in America at the moment. Well, very little in terms of decent sized ships, so I'll put it over there. Okay. Now I need in West Prussia, which is probably around here somewhere. Did I get it right this time? Yes, I did. I need a church school in here. I need to convert them. There it is. Church school.